All right, who is ready for some color palettes with this color suit? Yes, I did something similar to this. It's a little bit, but I like to give different options, especially if it's based on the season, which I definitely wanted to do. That was the goal this time around. So we're going to get into some color palette ideas. If you are wearing a suit, something like this, and you are trying to decide what would really make you stand out and have a great visual impact when you are stepping in the room. So before I even start out, I always like to have the color of the suit. This is the color that I'm going to be focusing on so that you know what and how it looks when it's with another color palette. So let's get started. So here we are, starting off very easygoing, very mature and very sophisticated. I wanted to start off with the monochromatic type of aesthetic because this is a suit and that is what I'm playing on to besides the color. But grabbing these two together definitely will give you a very visually impactful look when you step into a room when you are conducting some type of business. So I like these two. Green is definitely not a like this earthy type of green. There's not too much that you can play around with or pair with without it looking kind of just ugh, is that a bad combination? So I'm providing it here. So if you're feeling it, definitely take a snapshot, like, comment, follow. Let me know down below if you're feeling it. So here's another option for this earthy green brown type of color because it is green, but it does have undertones of brown. I'm pairing it with this very subtle, I want to say like a chestnut brown type of color. It's a very brown orange type of feel to it. As you can see, this top color, which is the color of the suit, is not purely brown. So I want you guys to kind of see it next to it that with this one is a brown, but it does have an orange undertone, that they are totally different. So I chose this color because I mean it looks very well, and also they're both the earthy type of color when you pair them together. But depending on your skin tone, you just don't know how much saturation and XYZ. So if you're feeling it, definitely take a snapshot. All right, so I told you guys I wanted to kind of keep these colors very fall winter-esque and playing on to if you were to wear a suit like this color, because this is a very popular type of earthy green to apply to a suit. So here is another shade of brown. It's a darker shade of brown. I honestly don't see too much of this color in the women's section when it comes to clothes. I definitely see this color more so in the men's department. So I can see like a male using these two color palettes. But if you do have like a sweater like this or a shawl or a scarf to kind of pair with this would be a great color combination, or even a handbag. So if you're feeling it, definitely take a snapshots, like, follow. We on bites, and I'm gonna see you in the next palette. I'm gonna have to say this is probably one of my favorites for this color palette, which is orange. Orange is the ultimate color for when it comes to fall because everyone thinks of pumpkins, the pumpkin spice, and that color just really resonates with orange. So here is a nice shade of orange. If you were wondering what shade of orange looks really good with this shade of green, if you were to wear this suit, I really like this, especially if you have like a beige, like an off-white. That'll be a great trio. I did not add this in it. I'm not going to add it, but to pull it all in, this would be a nice shade of orange, not the very vibrant. It kind of just offsets this earthy tone color. So if you're feeling it, definitely take a snapshot. If you're inspired, follow, like, comment down below. Let's go on to the next. Now, if you were sticking around, you're probably looking at this color like the other one looks just like this, or it kind of does. And then I'm looking at it and you're saying something. Is it the same thing? No, it's actually not. This is a shade of red. I'm going to give you different variations because red and green definitely are the colors that complement each other. I mean, look at the color of Christmas, red and green, they complement each other, but what shades? So here is a very, very cool shade of red. If you are someone who loves to wear red, here is one of the reds that looks really good. I'm going to give you another one. Here is a more, it's more on the cooler, but it definitely has a pop. This one has more of the orange red undertone, so it works really, really good. And this is definitely for my girls who are. And lastly, here is a shade of blue. This is probably one of my least favorites because green and blue is a little bit tricky, but with this shade of green, this like earthy tone green, it's very tricky to find colors that look good. You kind of need to keep it on the earth tone type of plain fields like the previous colors that I provided, but for those who like to wear blue, here is a shade of blue that you can pair with this earthy tone. Not my favorite. I'm not a blue type of girl, but this does work well with the shade. So if you're feeling it, definitely take a snapshots, like, follow, comments, and stay tuned for more. All right, so did I give you inspiration for this shade of green? Green is just one of those colors that a lot of women do not really wear, and it's definitely not sold a lot in the stores. I know this because I've definitely been a visual merchandiser for various different stores at different price points, but I definitely had to keep it kind of just given a scenario so that I can provide a great palette for you without looking a little bit immature. So definitely go back, let me know which palette you are interested in trying, which one you like, which one you're going to try. If you're new here, my name is Mikara Reid at MIIEN. Yes, that's MIIEN, MIIEN. And, you know, I pull this together for individuals and retailers. Y'all let me know down below. Comment, like, follow. Stay tuned for more palettes and also go back to the others.